Hey guys, Keith here with the Relating Well podcast with a first attempt at a short video clip for purposes of social media post. So without further ado, here's the tip that came up for me today. And it's too pretty a day to even roll my windows up. So I'm going to kind of apologize for the noise and not apologize for the noise because it's a beautiful day here in Franklin, Tennessee. So what came up for me today, again, talking to a friend, was the notion of tit for tat in relationships, which, the way it seems to usually come up is when we are confronted by our loved ones with a certain way that we behave or something that we do. And I've noticed in recent times that my first internal reaction to this is to drum up something that I don't like about my loved one who is confronting me. Yeah, well, you do this. Yeah, well, I don't like this. That's simply not helpful. Now, it's not to say that whatever's coming up for us doesn't someday possibly need to be communicated, but to bring it up in the moment when it's unrelated to the issue is simply trying to take our hurt, which we are going to experience when we have a confrontation. It's totally normal and human to feel hurt. It's trying to medicate it with hurting back. And I want to take this second to say that, hurting is not wrong. I mean, harm is wrong, but to be confronted by a loved one and be hurt is a part of relationship, especially if it's true. Now, I believe over time we do need to work on how much, how often, and when, and if we hurt, and we need to work that out with other people so that we're not bringing everything to our loved ones that we think is true. But to medicate our hurt to hurt in return is not helpful. And I think I'm going to edit right here because I've lost my train of thought. But to hurt in return is not helpful. And then really what I want to take this to wrap it up by saying, we're probably going to do this. We're probably going to return tit for tat and return hurt with hurt, because that's what we do. And part of the process of relationship and life is developing that neuroelasticity, where the way that we keep from doing things is by doing them incorrectly first. So having a slip where we go into any old behavior, I'm speaking more generally now, having a slip where we go into any old behavior like tit for tat is how we learn also not to do it, because the next time the urge comes up, we can go down that road and our mind all of a sudden says, wait a minute, this isn't the best way. Wait a minute, this didn't do anything helpful last time. Wait a minute, this actually ended up causing harm last time. And I'm not giving my loved one what they are wanting and needing at this point by just bringing up something that I don't like of theirs. It doesn't do any good. It's not an exchange. It's not a competition that says, oh, you don't like that, well, I don't like this, so we're even. It's not what it's about. We're never going to be even. So that's my encouragement for the day. Watch out for tit for tat, but also be gentle on yourself when it comes up, and then know that the way our mind works is to start to look at the fork in the road and say, I'm turning right instead of turning left. You guys have a great day, and best wishes relating well.